In the burning sands of the Syrian desert, a city once glittered like a jewel of the East, Palmyra, a trade hub where caravans carried silk from China, spices from India, and gold from Rome. Out of this desert city emerged one of history's most remarkable women, Zenobia, born around 240 CE, the daughter of a noble Palmyrene family. She was no ordinary girl. She claimed descent from Cleopatra of Egypt and carried herself with the same elegance and cunning. Fluent in Greek, Aramaic, Egyptian, and Latin, Zenobia was as educated as she was ambitious. When her husband, Odaenathus, ruler of Palmyra, was assassinated in 267 CE, Zenobia did not retreat into mourning. Instead, she took command, ruling as regent for her young son, Vabilathus. From that moment, her destiny was sealed not as a widow in the shadows, but as a queen who would defy the mighty Roman Empire itself. Zenobia's reign was not one of quiet governance. With the Roman Empire weakened by civil war and constant barbarian invasions, she saw opportunity. By 270 CE, she had forged a formidable army of Arabs, Palmyrens, and mercenaries. Clad in armor, Zenobia rode with her soldiers, hunting, fighting, and proving she was no mere figurehead. Her armies swept across the eastern provinces with astonishing speed. She seized Egypt from Roman control, declaring herself queen of the Nile. She extended her reach into Anatolia, modern Turkey, and Judea, creating what would be known as the Palmyrene Empire. In the span of just 2 years, Zenobia had carved an empire stretching from the Euphrates to the Mediterranean. But such ambition could not go unnoticed. The Romans, struggling to recover their fractured empire, finally rallied under Emperor Aurelian. In 272 CE, he marched east to reclaim the provinces. Aurelian admired Zenobia's boldness, but admiration did not soften his campaign. The two armies clashed in a series of battles, and though Zenobia's forces fought fiercely, Rome's legions eventually overwhelmed them. Zenobia retreated to Palmyra, barricading herself behind the city's great walls. Yet Aurelian pursued her relentlessly. Legend says she attempted to escape east across the desert on a camel, seeking aid from the Persians, but she was captured by Roman soldiers along the Euphrates River. Zenobia's fate remains one of history's lingering mysteries. Some sources say she was paraded in golden chains through the streets of Rome during Aurelian's triumph, a dazzling prisoner who refused to bow her head. Others claim she lived out her years in comfort in an Italian villa, treated with respect as a fallen queen. A darker tale suggests she starved herself to death in captivity, choosing dignity over humiliation. Whatever the truth, Zenobia's legacy burned brightly. She had dared to stand against the Roman Empire, not as a barbarian chieftain, but as a queen who saw herself the equal of emperors. Zenobia's story is one of courage, brilliance, and audacity. She was a queen who combined the intellect of a scholar with the fire of a warrior. In an age where women were expected to remain silent in the courts of men, she commanded armies, ruled empires, and nearly brought Rome to its knees. Her name echoed through history, inspiring later generations to remember her not as a victim of Rome, but as the desert queen who challenged the greatest empire the world had ever seen.